Z coming live with my one and only.
Everybody, it's Presley here.
To that new era and every era, baby. So thank you guys for checking us out. Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Z coming live on this beautiful Wednesday with the one and only.
Hey, everybody, Questley back. Good to see all your beautiful faces. Welcome back to that circle table.
And of course,
we are that ear
to that new era. Thank you guys for coming out, man. Episode 52, man. We came to episode 52. As you look at the headliner, you already know what we about to do today, man. You guys requested it, so you already know it's going to come. So just stay tuned. It's there. We coming. But also, I would like to thank everybody that came and supported episode 51. You know, the song that I put out there, it was the amount of love that I got from it, man. It makes me want to just push out the album even quicker, man. Like, I'm working on it as we speak, you know, just to perfect it. So when it's out, I wouldn't have to hear nothing from no hater, even though we got a lot of them out there, but it's cool. Like, I'm just trying to make it the best way for me, you know, like, and for the world to view it and see it and everything like that. Follow us on Instagram, Inner Minds Podcast. And if my voice is a little messed up, man, last night I was watching my Bills lose, and I was yelling at the TV, so I may sound a little different today. So can't believe it, man. But hey, it's a new day, new blessings, man. That's why he's wearing his Jets jersey, so he's good representing. Even though what's the name out for the year?
It came out of loss. I mean, personally, I would rather that we lost the game and Aaron Rodgers wasn't hurt for the year with a torn Achilles. But hey, my fellow Jets fans, even though we're seldom out there spread across the world, we just can't have nothing nice. You know what I mean? What can go wrong always goes wrong when it comes to us. And now we're going to have to rally the troops. Zach Wilson, let's see how much you matured and what you learned from last year. Defense, don't give up. Keep playing hard. Keep us close in any game. And you never know. Anything can happen if we go back to just running the ball control, not too many mistakes.
Man,
and Zach, don't throw the ball no more than like 20 times a game. And we can win these games. We can do it.
We'll keep y'all updated and tuned in as well, you know, as the time goes, as the season goes. But we about to get this show going. The show about to start. We only got hit 30 minutes, Quest, so we gotta lay it on them right now. I'm looking at the wrong watch. We about to give y'all live freestyles, the one and only. You know how we get.
It's been a minute, you know.
We own it.
But we ain't gonna waste no time. We got y'all.
Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. We here. We back. Oh, they already know this one about to be crazy, bro. Pass you the torch, man. Yeah.
You ain't too, you crazy for this one.
Listen. Look, go vision and good distance. I'm so in it. What category I'm labeled in? So vicious. I laughed and laughed. I watch y'all crash. I'm back as facts. Attack mode. I'm on their ass. The middlemen, man. I'm walking with elephants. Holy mode. Watch the door. Quest. Don't let him in. Quest with his holy sword, slicing and dicing any demon that wants to become a victim of crisis. The nicest that ever came from the underground. Believed in karma cause success did really come around. I was in love with the devil at one time. Stuck up in the dark, I was having a fun time. Until I got stung by a wasp and bitten by a snake. Was looking for a break, was losing all the faith. So many R. Kellys up in the rap game. I told Social Security the GOAT is my last name.
Phoenix from the flame, yo, I'm rise from the ashes. I got no time to grab the mic for you bastards. Slow with the faster, it's off to capture what they running after. I guess I'll be the original manufacturer. High, cheap bone, the cheeky eye, the brown skin. And niggas don't know, I guess let me begin to tell them. Yo, the udder, don't stutter. Yo, over the type of the ropes, but like Jimmy the Snucker. Over the pipe of pipers, pull your teeth out with pliers. Side the whiners like this, over the blinders. Over to capture what you have to and what I don't know. Niggas don't know you grab the mic, you sell your soul. Both the floats, a tote, the soap is focus. Wrong for size, I grab the mic, who's the dopest? I'm like a ninja, moving Sally in the dark. Competition I represent, I get torn apart.
calm it down. Bring the torches down, man. Bring it back to level size, baby.
You know, we had to bring it back, man. It's been too long, and yeah, you know, I hope you guys enjoy that. It's not perfected, but you know, we're still gonna be authentic with it, you know, for you. So
authentic and off the top. That's how we roll, and that's how we move.
We ramble lies through the gauntlet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And as always, man, that was probably our 12th one or 13th one. I don't know. If y'all go back to episode 47, let me know in the comments right now which one is it, how many freestyles we did. And first person to get it right, get a shout out at the end of the video. Nah, I'm just playing.
Actually, yeah, speaking of shout outs, happy birthday to my brother Paul, you know what I'm saying, up in Queens. I love you, Tong Sing. Happy birthday,
Happy
bro.
birthday.
Go. I want to give a special shout out to my brother Wes and Melissa up in Colorado, you know what I'm saying? Respect and congratulations on the birth of y'all's first child, your son, you know what I'm saying?
Congrats.
So welcome Rovin Wilder Hamrick into the world. You know what I'm saying?
Congrats.
Big up to Andy and Stephanie, you know what I'm saying, up in Pittsburgh, you know what I'm saying, holding it down. Love you guys, you know what I'm saying? And I guess that's it as far as my shout outs right now.
Oh man. And my shout outs, man, I want to give a shout out to you guys.
Oh yeah. I can't forget about them.
Shout out to you guys, man, for coming out episode 52, because we're nothing but garbage without you guys. We're garbage. No, it's a blessing to have. We watch us grow every day, man. It's the transition of a new thing, man. So as I told y'all on the last episode, you know, I'm trying to switch up backgrounds, move stuff around, you know, just for you guys. Still coming up with ideas, new ideas and stuff like that. So we still got a lot of things in the work this week. But as always, Quest, man, new week, ear to that new era, bro. How was your new week, bro?
Hey, the new week was great. I mean, I had the weekend off, work Monday, off Tuesday. Again, we got the win, week 1, Monday Night Football. That was a hell of a game. But granted, sadly, yeah, you know, Rodgers is gone, but that was a good game. I mean, down to the wire. You know what I'm saying? Overtime, the rookie made the play on the punt return. Defense did their job. Got Josh Allen looking like he's the rookie, and Zach Allen looked like he. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Zach Wilson, like he was the composed one. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? A win's a win.
Dub is a dub. A dub is a dub.
You know, and that reminds me, there was a lot of surprises in week 1. You know, well, not too many, but teams that we assumed that was going to dominate. You know what I'm saying? Like the Niners. I mean, right now they look like, yo, who want to see them?
That was natural for
you know
them.
What I mean, like, yo,
it was like, yo, we taking off from where we started last year, man. So
you know, I mean, they took it to Pittsburgh, and then you got, sadly,
the Giants, man.
I mean, yo, the Giants
get donkey of the day, bro.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Donkey of the day. I mean, you know what, bro?
Like, you let the Cowboys do y'all like that.
You know, a joke about the Giants, bro. What does the Giants and Chick-fil-A both have in common on a Sunday?
They not open. They don't come to play on Sundays because they sure didn't this Sunday.
They closed.
Yeah, they closed
they
up
didn't
that whole
come to play.
offensive
Nobody clocked
playbook.
in. No employee clocked in.
You know, like, man.
Nobody clocked in. Yeah, if the back changes, that's just
it's all good. You
it's
know what
all
I'm saying?
good.
We
You know
working
what
with
I'm
the timing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Big up the Roku. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody with the Roku app. Yeah, yeah.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, they gotta
you know,
we gotta give them a sponsor, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking
looks
of
real
that,
good.
remember last year we was messing with the we was on that Prize Picks app when it came to, you know what I'm saying, the football bets and all, trying to win some bread. But this year we on that Underdog. Big up to Underdog app, you know what I'm saying? If y'all out there, yo, show us some love.
Underdog fantasy, man.
Lost my money. Week
Sub
1.
us. Sponsor us. Come on. We'll get you guys going. Good.
I try to go, you know, all kickers. Like, yeah, he'll get 2 field goals easy.
Nah, I won. I think you put in I put in 20 and they matched my 20.
Yeah.
And then that one with the 10, I did all 5. I won 1 on that one. And then yesterday I did a whole bunch of lineups for the Bills game, thinking that I was gonna cash in like a rack or something like that. Man, dude, like every lineup I had was just off by 1 or 2 people, man, and I just gone. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put that gambling number right here in the below, you know, so people can, if you got a gambling problem, call the hotline.
Exactly. Yeah. But you know, it does make the Sundays interesting, you know. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's gambling. You know,
It's gambling.
It's like buying a scratch-off ticket or something, you know, scratching away.
You know, it's a risk to, you know, when you gamble and stuff like that. And my dad, bro, goes up. He's been going to the gas stations every damn Sunday, bro, to buy them damn tickets and never win nothing. So I lost faith in that. I'm not buying no scratch offs, no playing no lotto, nothing like that. Until we get to like $1 billion, possibly I'll play a little bit. But that's just, you know, you got to walk outside and ask God to get struck by lightning and probably you'll win, you know. But that's just me, man. I'm not a risk taker, man. You a risk? I know Quest, he a risk taker. Everybody know, right? They see it in the comments.
I mean, life is always about risk reward, you know, and anything in life, whatever your path is or your past or where you're trying to go. There's always moments in life where you have to sometimes go out on a limb, you know, in all kinds of, whether it's do you ask her out or do you leave a job for a new job without knowing what the future holds, unless, you know, you cashing in and banking on yourself, or, you know, whether you decide you want to move to a new city and start over. So there's so many things in life that it's risk reward, and what's the risk level and what's the reward level, the give back on that. So that's why on that underdog, I'm doing small money. I ain't betting hundreds of dollars. Like, yo, okay, it's $10 a pop, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, man. I'm a risk taker to myself. Like, anybody that's known me through these 52 episodes, I do take risk. I want to better myself, better the stuff that's going on in my life, create better content, become a better person. And, you know, if you don't take risk, man, and you just sit there and you're comfortable where you at, you know, you're always going to be just floating right there. Like, there's no ups and downs, you know. When you risk taking sacrifices, there's going to be a lot of ups. I mean, more downs than ups, because once you get that one down and you bring it up with you, that it was a perfect sacrifice, then your life is going to change in a good way, not a bad way. So it's like, you know, I just, like, when I came out to the Queen City, I was like, you know what, man, I wish I could stay so we could upload like 3 or 4 times a week. And then I'm like, you know what, man, let me just come to the Queen City, more money, better opportunities, man. So that's my boat. That's what I'm floating in. And that's how I wanted to live, you know, like, as long as I'm good with that, I'm straight, you know?
Yeah, man. I mean, you was faced with a decision on what was going to be best for your future, and you didn't hesitate. You said, you know what, I'm just going to go, and I'm going to pack up everything I know and move to a new city. And that's, you know, respect right there, to have that decision, to have the balls to say, yo, I'm going to go somewhere else and make it, regardless, to leave what you're comfortable with. Last time I can only remember or relate to something like was the moment I decided to enlist and join the Army, where I was like, you know, I'm going to leave home, leave everybody I know.
To your service.
And enlist, sign up. And then recruiter was like, hey, you want to go airborne? And I'm like, airborne? I'm like, oh, yeah, well, sure, why not? Sounds cool. And then you realize, you know, like, wait, no, you jumping out of airplanes. You're going to be a paratrooper. And that first time when you're looking at horizon, looking at that open door on that C-130, and they say green light go, there's no hesitation. It's step out, jump out that bird.
Do you think that's what happened to Aaron Rodgers last night? He jumped out there.
Yeah, he
tore his Achilles jumping off the airplane.
They got torn, you know, and that's what, you know, life presents you those moments to make a decision on trying something new, you know, doing different things. So, you know, for all my fellow, you know what I'm saying, soldiers out there and women out there, especially to all my fellow paratroopers out there, respect. and we're gonna keep holding
Respect
down.
and
Lead
respect
the way,
for your
you know what I'm
service.
saying, all the way.
Respect it. Let me ask you a question. Out of airborne, Marines, the Navy, or the regular Army or military or whatever, which one you think is the hardest? Like branch?
I mean, I would say there's no one branch that's the hardest. I would say what makes it hard is finances, equipment, and the resources you have. I would say Marines do have it tough because a lot of Marines installations don't have the financial backing. Let's say that what the Navy has, because the Navy, we're talking $1 million, ships. We put billions of dollars of resources in aircraft and ships, logistics, technology, Air Force. We talking jets and planes that cost more than, some cities in America of their value of, output. But I do give hats off to the Air Force as far as technical. When it comes to anybody that's considering enlisting, the Air Force does have more technical jobs that relate to the civilian sector. So when you're done serving, when you get out, there's more opportunities
Benefits and stuff.
that relates. Or you can be a grunt like me and decide, well, yeah, or you could go infantry, Army, 82nd Airborne, or you can go 18th Airborne Corps. I'm like, yo, I'm going to be a sapper. I'm going to be a 12 Bravo. But at the end of the day, there's no civilian sector jobs that relate to that MOS. But you're thinking, well, I want action. I want to be, combat arms.
I want to be your main source.
I want to go travel
front
the
line.
world.
Put me on the front line.
But you also got to think post-career, when you're done serving, what opportunities, jobs that connect. So on that alone, I would say Navy and Air Force have more opportunities post when you're done serving in the civilian sector. And of course, there's hundreds of different MOSs that you can do in the Army and the Marines. We all know that. But I would say on the future, as far as opportunities, it's the Air Force and Navy, real talk, And this is coming from a former Army guy, paratrooper, but that's just the truth.
You guys in the comments right now, which one you think is the hardest? Out of all, it could be Air Force, Navy, military, or Army, or somewhere in the water taking care of animals. I don't know.
I mean, everything has their challenges, that test you, at one point or another. Nothing's easy.
Write in the comments and which one is the hardest. I would like to see that too as well. And me personally, I would say the Marines to me, because the Marines, I don't know, they in the water and stuff, like you. I always used to think that Marines used to be like in them submarines. I always thought growing up that what Marines was. They just sitting there with the little radar.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to shoot at people. That's what I thought it was.
We ain't talking Avatar, we ain't talking aliens, colonial Marines.
I was like, man, like, it's just, back then, like when people used to fight, bro, they used to it was real. Like nowadays they could just send a drone and then just blow up your house.
It's weird because, you don't have to worry about more lives on your side lost when you can just send a drone. But at the same time, now that takes your connection, as far as taking a life, when you can operate a drone from miles away and make decisions in a heartbeat and press that button, and that can lead to unintended consequences of casualties, civilians. So there's two sides of that coin. So there's an advantage of that technology as far as warfare with drones, but then also this also takes away from that human aspect of making a decision when you're in the thick, when you're on the line, when you're downrange in the suck. So, but that's just something with technology, as we embrace that for warfare to give us the advantage, but then will come a time where now these aircraft are autonomous and AI is controlling them, and that algorithm is controlling the decisions from these drones. Now we have no control over them, when now the drone is making its own decisions on who and what to attack, what's a threat, what's an asset. And that's going to be at that point where it's going to be scary when it comes to that, and then when you're buying that software or the hardware, who's providing it? And then you just power it up, send it. So that's a whole nother conversation, a whole nother show. We're talking about as far as advancements for technology, whether it's for
do you think they
good or for bad?
Do you think like say if right now everybody in this world, bro, they was like, you know what? We're just going to create robots and they got to fight each other.
Right. Oh,
and then
what's that,
the one that got the worst robot left,
right.
They won the war. Like, what's the point of fighting each other? You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no sense.
Yeah, it's like, just send your best dude against this best dude, like Achilles or something, and let them go at it. And then
know that board game or that game back in the day with the little dudes just like fight each other. You gotta
sock them robots.
You gotta knock their head up. Imagine you got people like in China and Japan played each other already.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to give her this part of your land if you don't win.
And in a way, low key, you know what I'm saying? You can hack somebody and take away their infrastructure by, setting them down for a couple of days, whether it's the power grid. You could mess with finances and banking systems and corporate companies when it comes to cyber attacks. And that's a whole nother level of, we don't even think about that as warfare. Old school, we think, okay, if we stop their shipping lanes or blow up this bridge, they can't truck and use that route to bring goods and supplies to soldiers downrange. But now if you can cyber attack and disrupt things, it can. That's a whole nother level right there of warfare that we take for granted, that any time it could be disrupted, our everyday lives and things. And as a civilian, when it affects you, because that's where you really now going to bring it to your enemy. I don't have to worry about just taking out the soldiers. I'm going to mess with your infrastructure from miles away on the cyber attack and mess up your civilian sector lives and everyday commerce, profitability of your global output as far as, your economy. You mess with a country's economy and their money. Now the citizens get upset. They complain into their government. And now you're talking uprisings. And history's shown us this before. And the best way now someone new to come to take over is when the people lose faith in their government, because now their livelihood or what they're used to is taken away from them. And then everything goes south from there. You know what I'm saying?
They play with my money, it's over. That's all I know.
Yeah, right.
If I'm affected by something that you guys got going on, like, please just keep it away from me, period. Like, it's so crazy how we went from COVID. You know what? Let me talk about COVID. I got beef with COVID too, man.
You got beef with COVID?
I'm so sorry, everybody in this world. Matter of fact, anybody that was affected by COVID or lost anybody, man, my condolences to y'all.
No joke, man.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people got
lost
affected.
Family members, man.
I had COVID at least about 4 to 5 times, because I'm always in the street hustling. So, I don't wear my mask. You know what I'm saying?
Not be licking licking street poles and stuff. And, the scanner at Walmart.
You saw that girl that was licking the toilets, the public toilet seats?
No, that's just ridiculous.
She thought she couldn't get COVID and boom, she got it.
Exactly. Or who knows what she caught, you know what I'm saying? You're catching all kinds of butt virus.
Yeah, but it's like we went from COVID and then now it's like it went away, but then now it's coming back. Like, I want the world to know, like, what y'all gonna do next, Like, what's the beef that you have with me? Can you answer that, world? What's the beef? Because, I'm just trying to be healthy. And then y'all coming around with these new diseases.
Yo, what's the sign?
That's messing me up.
You know what I'm saying?
Got Tourette's. Keep playing with me. But it was a sad moment in history. I give it that, because as long as I've been alive, man, I mean, of course, 9/11, 9/11 was yesterday, anniversary of 9/11. And that day was catastrophic because, I was a kid at the time, so I don't really remember, like, what was going on. Like, I just we just walking around
3,000
New York.
people, yeah, Los Labs.
We just walking around in New York with
afterwards.
some flags. I'm like, oh, it's a lot of people outside with some flags. We canceled school that day. Man, I think I was in like elementary. No, elementary. I think I was like at first or probably at pre-kindergarten or first, somewhere around there. I don't know. It's back then when the dinosaurs walked. But, you know, it's just, that's the thing that we have to remember as well. And like Black History Month is the best history of all histories.
It's American history. If you think about it, Black history is American history.
I don't know why we got to be remembered.
Any time that we're studying American history and great men and women in American history, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you think it's natural for us to be reminded of, slaves?
It's American history, you know what I'm saying?
Slave days?
So we appreciate you giving us, 1 month to celebrate, but you can celebrate achievements of African Americans any month because it's American history. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be, only on this month. Anytime where kids are learning about contributions from Americans throughout history, like, come on. So it could be January 2nd, and we're studying achievements in science, achievements in agriculture, achievement in engineering. You don't have to draw the line and say, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, If you're going to celebrate American history, then you celebrate it all any day of the week, you know what I'm saying? Any month.
Do you think that white people got high blood pressure?
I think anybody got high blood pressure.
Because they don't season their chicken.
They diet, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Just a little humor for you guys. I'm sorry.
And you eat, if you eat crap and you smoke cigarettes, chances are it's no surprise you're probably gonna get high blood pressure. I mean, it's basics. You know what I'm saying?
I wanna bring in the next couple of episodes, I want to start this new thing. Everybody that's watching right now, hear me out, because it's gonna get real serious. Anybody that got music that they want us to review it, email it to us at Inner Minds Podcast with an S, not Inner Mind, Inner Minds Podcast. It's going to be in the description below because we want to show more love to you guys. I think we can have a day where we can review any type of music. It don't have to be just rap or, anything like that. It could be anything that you want, We have a platform that's growing. We're going to pick the top 5 songs, and we're just going to review them. Like, we're not going to pick up everybody. Since this is being brand new, I doubt that we're going to have, like, a whole lot of submissions. But for you guys that's watching right now, if you know anybody that's trying to get on, if you know anybody that's motivated, that's hungry, and, about their craft, send them our way. Send them to the podcast. Be like, hey, these guys do listenings, like what they call that. It's not listenings. Reviews, music reviews. So send it to innermindspodcast@gmail.com so we can get that ball rolling for you guys too as well. Also send in your videos of your pretty and handsome faces. I don't know if that sounded right, but so we can put you guys at the end of the video,
I mean, anybody can acknowledge if you meet someone and be like, hey, that's a beautiful woman. Or, you know what I'm saying? You can see a dude and be like, well, yeah, he's handsome. He got blessed by the gods with his features. Yeah, that's anybody knows that.
Would you go to a guy and tell him he's handsome?
Woman,
Would you go to a guy and tell him he's handsome?
No. There's no reason for me. It's like, yo.
What's up, bro? Man, you a handsome dude,
if a woman's beautiful, she already knows she is. And if a man is blessed and handsome, then he already knows he is.
Right.
Nobody go in and tell him. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like going to a shark and saying, you got lots of teeth. You got sharp teeth. You know what I'm saying? Little Red Riding Hood didn't look at the wolf and be like, wow, what was it?
That's the wolves.
The wolf.
Yeah. And the ate her. And they put that in kids' books. Depressing.
Wait,
Come
he
on.
did eat her? I thought.
Yeah, he ate her, I think.
Really?
Yeah, literally, that's why she was so scared to leave. And then he ended up eating her or something like that. And then it just ended. Like the 3 little pigs. Yeah. He kept blowing their house down. And they couldn't blow the brick down. But imagine if those pigs would actually went out the brick house. They would have probably been gone. They would have probably been a new bacon on the table. You know what I'm saying? Sausage patties. That would have been good. But I had a whole feast.
Yeah, right.
But anyways, man, it's about that time. It's about that time. Give it a moment of silence. It's about that time.
Man, I feel like we just started, bro. Like, yo, how?
Yeah, it's the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. I am so sorry. I am so sorry, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to go in the bathroom real quick and cry real quick. I'll be right back, all right? I'm just playing. Yeah, man. Thank you guys for coming and rocking with us on episode 52, man. Hope you guys like the freestyles. We got more coming. That's what we do. We probably trying to get more interviews in, too. If anybody that lives around the state of North Carolina that want to be interviewed, we'll look you out, check you out, and see, if it's right for our platform, and we'll get you here and set you up nice, and it's gonna be a good one, But send those the music reviews, and also send those videos too, because we still got the questions too, so we still gonna answer the questions too, but we're not gonna put them all in one video, we could do it. It could be like an hour video though, but I don't know. We'll see how it play out. And we also still gonna keep going with the reactions. I know it's been a minute. What you guys want us to react to, put it in the comments, what you want us to react to. We'll look at it, we'll react to it, do the best that we can. But as always, my name is Maisie, and then tonight with the one and only, they know him. He's
Quest.
Quest what?
You know what I'm saying? Quest Lee here as always.
Quest Achilles.
Every week. You know what I'm saying? And Jets Nation, you know what I'm saying? Hey, anything's possible. Don't give up belief.
Man.
All right?
My voice is still hurt. Like I threw
he
my
was
phone.
Pissed. Yeah, he was pissed when
and I cracked it. So I think it's just a screen protector, but hopefully it's all right.
Yeah.
But as always, man, we are the ear.
Y'all. Thank y'all, man.
We are the ear.
And ladies, thank you.
Excuse me, sir. We are the ear.
To that new.
Yeah. That's how we do it. Don't get old on me now.
Baby. Yo. Okay.
And we see you guys next time. We will be looking much younger. Yes. See you guys.
Anya.